Welcome back, America and Selena Gomez. We are going to finish one more problem, average rate of change. We are doing from 1 to x. Our equation is now f of x equals 2x squared minus 3x. So f of x minus f of 1 over x minus 1. F of x we know or given is 2x squared minus 3x minus f of 1. When we plug in 1 here for x, we get negative 1 for y over x minus 1. The numerator is 2x squared minus 3x plus 1 over x minus 1. Now, this is what I really want to get at. To factor that, you have probably learned multiple different types or different ways of factoring. This trinomial, the easiest way to factor this trinomial is with guess and check. Did you guys learn guess and check last year? Some of you did, some of you are nodding, some of you have not. Okay, so this is a trinomial. We're going to try to factor it into two binomials. So it's going to have two terms. I know that this first term in this binomial has to be a 2x and this one has to be an x, because 2x times x gives me 2x squared. I also know that these numbers at the end here, forget about the signs in between, we'll do that last, have to be ones, because when I multiply the outer numbers, or the last two numbers, 1 times 1, I get a positive 1. So now the signs in between here, when we, different color, when we multiply the outer and the inner, when we add those up, we have to get a negative 3x. So we have to make these signs such that we end up with a negative 3x as the middle term. And the signs have to be either plus plus or minus minus, because a positive 1 times a positive 1 is 1. And also a negative 1 times a negative 1 will give us this positive 1. So those are our choices. So there aren't that many choices. So which one's it going to be? Let's see. 2x times negative 1 gives me negative 2x. Negative 1 times x gives me negative x for a total of negative 3x's. Are you with me? Factoring? That's the easiest way to factor that. Now we've got an x minus 1 and an x minus 1. There's always a parentheses around the numerator and the denominator of every fraction. Okay, so that allows this x minus 1 and this x minus 1 to cancel. And we have left 2x minus 1, 2x minus 1. And that's to find the average rate of change from 1 to x.